मेरे संग सदा है नाले, गुरु मेरे संग सदा है नाले। सिमर सिमर तिस सदा संभाले, सिमर सिमर तिस सदा संभाले, गुरु मेरे संग सदा है नाले, गुरु मेरे संग सदा है नाले। सिमर सिमर तिस सदा संभाले, सिमर सिमर तिस सदा संभाले, गुरु मेरे संग सदा है।
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। At the moment, I am at the Royal Malaysian Police Academy campus, and where I am standing right now is a gurdwara situated on that very campus. This is a historic gurdwara, and I have with me a young man here, a young Gursikh here, Sardar Saroop Iqbal Singh ji, who was born and raised in this neighborhood. So he is going to tell me about the history of this Gurdwara, and through him we would all know about the history of Sikhs, their relationship with the Royal Malaysian Police, and how the Royal Malaysian Police helped develop infrastructure, Sikh religious infrastructure across Malaysia. Thank you so much, Sardar Saroop Iqbal Singh ji, for joining us.
Thank you so much. Waiguru ji ki fateh ji. Thank you for having me here.
My first question to you, since you are born and raised in this very neighborhood,
Anji.
So tell us something about this Gurdwara as you have seen it.
This Gurdwara throughout the years has grew so much in population, as well as their contribution towards the Sikh society in this vicinity, which is known as the Stapak area, where many Sikhs come to this Gurdwara to celebrate Gurpurubs, to celebrate their family moments, and also at the same time to congregate. And also it's a community center where children learn Punjabi here, children also learn Gurbani here, and at the same time do seva together in a community basis.
You know, what I have in my mind is that it's a unique kind of a relationship between the Sikh community and the Malaysian police.
Hanji.
How did it all start? Because Gurdwara on the campus of a police academy is something, because we do have Gurdwaras, but they are for example, in India, they are in military zones. Of course, they are in cantonments. But for state police or for a federal police to have a Gurdwara on its campus is something very unique. And it appears as if, the Malaysian state was at the forefront encouraging establishment of Sikh religious infrastructure. Tell us something about it, and do you have anything to relate to it?
Yes, my great-grandfather, my Parnana ji, his name is Bikar Singh. He served in the Royal Malaysian Police back in the 40s and 50s up to his 60s, 70s. That was in High Street. And my Dadaji was also in the prison force. So the Sikhs back in those days, they used to come under the British and serve as the police, the prison officers, and also in the military forces. And if you realize, this is not only the only Gurdwara which is within police vicinity. They had the other Gurdwaras which are also in police barracks and also in police stations. Example I can give you is the Penang Police Gurdwara, which is also part of the police grounds. The Ipoh Police Gurdwara, which is also part of the police grounds. So I believe that the Sikhs and also at that time the British, they had a very good relationship, and the British realized that the Sikhs were very loyal and they were something which were very important for the country as well, so that they were able to do their duties efficiently and anytime possible, making them create this kind of places within the barracks themselves.
And that tradition, in fact, or maybe that system continued even after the British left.
Yes, correct. The system is still in place till today. As you can see, this is one of the gurdwaras which are still here, and that same system is still there. As you can see, there's still a lot of Malaysian police officers which are still holding very high posts, and also they serve the community. And last time was with the British, today is with the Malaysian federal government.
Malaysian
yes.
federal government.
Yes, correct.
And tell us about the history of this Gurdwara Sahib.
All right. This history of this Gurdwara Sahib is right on this plaque here, near the Nishan Sahib. The Gurdwara Sahib was actually placed in the 1940s. It was in Bukit Aman, which is today our national headquarters of the police. They moved to this Gurdwara, to this particular ground in the 1941 when it was initiated. This Gurdwara was initiated on the 24th of April 1941, and this is the same location where the Gurdwara stands today. And in 2004 this Gurdwara was given the status of a Sikh heritage site.
Very good.
And is also a national heritage building, where this building is to be here till the end of time.
So which means that this building cannot be removed.
It cannot be removed,
Very
cannot be
good.
moved out. So this is a permanent building, and it's a great heritage. It's a great, is a very significant memory for us that this building will be there, and it represents us. It's our history, and we are very proud of this accomplishment.
ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਉਚਰੈ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੇ ਬੰਧਨ ਕਾਟੇ.
So what about the population of the Sangat here? Because it's of course a police academy campus.
Yes, correct.
So what's the size of the Sangat here?
The size of the Sangat here is roughly anywhere between 100 to 500 within this community area. And also on top of that, the other police officer families, maybe we have up to 600 to 700 people in the community within this area.
And you know what I heard before here was that, and I've also learned that you two were involved in this seva, the seva of restoration
Yes.
of the Bird Saroops of Sri Guru Granth Sahib.
Hanji.
So when did it start, and is it still in progress, or what's the status of the seva?
So this Gurdwara Sahib Ulapur, has been made a center for doing the seva of the Guru Granth Sahib Ji's Saroops. There's a building right on the right hand side here, where we do restoration of the Saroop, where we have the old Bird Saroops that we keep for our heritage purposes. This has been started off in the 2010s.
Okay.
And where the seva has been ongoing till today, and this is the main hub for the Guru Granth Sahib Saroops that we have.
So the
within
restoration
Malaysia.
seva is still on?
Yes, restoration seva is still we are still doing something about it. We're trying to work on it to continue further, so that we hopefully we can work with our counterparts in other parts of the world, so that we can organize this seva in this country as well.
ਸਿਮਰ ਸਿਮਰ ਤਿਸ ਸਦਾ ਸਮਾਲੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਮੇਰੇ ਸੰਗ ਸਦਾ ਰਹਿਣਾ.
There is now an unfortunate tradition of consigning the Bird Saroops to the flames. And but do you have the wherewithal and the expertise which is involved, because it's quite a scientific and technical work? So do you have that manpower with you?
We don't have that manpower to maintain those kind of Saroops within our country. We have a lot of heritage within our countries. We have Saroops dating back to the 1917s.
So how would you do? How did you do that seva then?
Most of the seva is done by hiring people from India to come and do the restoration of the Saroops in Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is on an ad hoc basis. When we have a certain amount of Saroops, then we get it.
But you encourage that seva?
Yes, we encourage that seva because
And you have
yes,
this infrastructure in place to accommodate
Yes,
that
correct.
seva, because it involves quite a lot of logistics, I believe.
Yes, correct. So that is why it's important to maintain these Saroops, which are known as our heritage Saroops, because every Saroop has a history behind it, has a meaning behind it, and it carries a lot of value and also love and devotion of the Sikhs which came those days back into this country. So to just put it into the flames, I don't feel it is right. Where we can restore the Saroops to our best, we should be doing that.
We should be doing
Yes.
that. So, looking forward, what kind of development plans for this Gurdwara and also this Gurdwara in particular, and also the restoration work, and in general about the Sikh community of Malaysia you have in place?
Yes, so we have seen that this Gurdwara has been contributing a lot to the Sikh society, especially in the Saroop Seva. And I hope that this Gurdwara maintains their status and expands its status into such a way that we are able to accommodate to requests in Southeast Asia as well, covering countries like Myanmar, Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines, so that this Seva can be done and it's a bit more, I would say, cost effective. If you get it done in here rather than sending it all the way to India as well, because everything is accessible within a 1-2 hours flight journey. And I believe that what we have to do now is that we have to get the right people to be trained and to be able to work with the right counterparts in order to continue the seva, so that we don't only serve the Malaysian community but the community within this region.
You spoke at length about this Gurdwara, you spoke at length about the history of Malaysian Sikhs and the role the Malaysian police play and the Sikhs played in Malaysian police. So that's kind of very educational. Wish you all the best for all the seva that you are doing, and it's a heartfelt gratitude as well for us to have you on our station.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.